Hi y'all, it's Charlene from the Craftyartshack, and we're back here today with another challenge video. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit, so let's get on with the crafts. Let's go. Alright, here we go with DIY number 1. Alright, I got this star from the Dollar Tree, and for our first DIY, we're going to make a wreath. Now for this wreath, you're going to start out with some of this jute nautical rope. And what I'm doing is I'm deciding where I'm going to start at. Now wherever you start at, you're going to add a twist tie or zip tie like I'm doing here. And then you're going to trim it off. Now you want to put it towards the inner two rounds on this star. And then you're going to add a little hot glue just to get it started. Now what I'm showing you here, as you're twisting this, you're going to want, when you get to these star points, you're going to want to bring it together. Then you're going to go up, over. I'm trying to show y'all, I'm going to give y'all a different point of view. Hold on. Alright, here's a better point of view. So you've got your rope started and you're going to go around, and I'm showing you how to make each one of these loops. So you're going to loop around the inside, then you're going to pull that all the way through. Then when you get to this side, because it's got the longer side of the star here, you're going to pull it through one time around that little wire. Then you're going to hold it with your thumb, and you're going to come back in here and push it back up through here, and you're going to make, hold on, I'm trying to get my hands out of the way to show you, another loop around that bottom. And that extra loop at the top helps to create that turn on each one of these stars. So you come back up, and then we're going to hold that with our thumb. Then we're going to go around. I'm showing you right there at the point. You're going to go around. And then you're going to hold that with your thumb. And then you're going to come back under and back over the inside. There I am going under. Now I'm going to come back to the inside. And I'm going to pull it back through. And you'll just follow this process all the way around the star. And when you go to the next section, what you're going to do is, see how right here, I'm trying to show you what I'm doing here. So you're going to hold that backside with your finger. You're going to come back up. Then you're going to go around once. I'm showing you how you move to the next part here. Sorry guys, this is taking a little bit of time. This takes a little while to get around this star, but it's well worth it because of the uniqueness of how it's wrapped. Now you're going to come back up and over just like you would if you were going to the next loop. You're just following the same pattern, but see how I'm going to come up on the other side of that bar right there I'm showing you, and then you're going to go into the next start, and then you just start doing what I was showing you before. Now when you get to the end, you're going to want to take and zip tie that end back down, and every time you add a new piece of jute, you're going to go and add a zip tie. It takes about 3 zip ties to do that. Then I'm going to cut 6 of these little pieces of ribbon. They're 6 inches long, and there's 6 for each, no, there's 4 for each section. Well, I was going to do 4 for each section, but I ran out of that blue. So what I'm going to do is, I've got the star material as well, and I'm going to do 2 of the red, white, and blue stars, and then 2 of the dark of the blue, solid blue, and I'll do that in every section going all the way around this. And then how you're going to put this in is, you're going to flip this over, So once you get it flipped over, what you're going to do is you're going to fold each one of those ribbons in half. I think you saw me doing it on the video. And then you're going to hot glue them in just like this, and then you want to go up in the pleats and add some more glue and hold that down until it completely dries. And evidently I put, you guys, I keep telling you I put 4 in there, I put 5 in there, I put 6 in there. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm putting 3 of the dark blue and 2 of the white because my white ribbon wasn't the same size as my blue ribbon. Otherwise, I would have only put 4 in each one, but I did 5. And see how when you glue it, that bar is to the back. Now, you need to take and cut some more 6-inch ribbon, and these are the ones I chose. Now, whichever color you choose to do, you could do it all one color, or you could do it in different colors. I'm trying to use up pieces of ribbon rolls that I have in my stash, and what I'm showing you here is that I'm lining that up with the edge of the star and the angle, and then I'm going to come in there and add the next ribbon and then my little burlap ribbon. Now, you'll want to do this all the way around your whole project. And this is what it looks like from the front side. Don't worry about those zip ties because we are going to do something for that. So here we are. We've gone all the way around. I've adjusted all my ribbons. Now we're going to go back in here where every point of the star is. And you got 5 points. So you're going to want to put have 5 more ribbons of the red and burlap and the red, white, and blue ribbon, and you just glue it on just like what I'm showing you here. And then you're going to want to make sure that you glue that burlap ribbon down as well. Now the next thing we're going to do is start adding some embellishments. Now we're going to take some of these little red, white, and blue stars that I got at a garage sale in the bags of ribbon that I got. And so I'm going to glue these down all the way around, and then I'm going to add some other embellishments, and we will see the rest of this at the final reveal. Now today's video is the First Friday Open Challenge, and it is hosted by Lisa from our great house, Sarah over at JujubeeDIY, and myself here, Charlene, at the Craftyartshack. The links to these channels are in the description box below, along with a link to the playlist of all the other participants in this challenge. They are doing some awesome crafts and you don't want to miss them, so go check out those links. And if you'd like to be a part of this challenge one day, then get in touch with one of these ladies and we'll sure help you out. And let's get on with the rest of the video. Now here we go with DIY number 2. Alright, for this project, it's very simple. We've got a star from the Dollar Tree with the little wooden plank on it, and we got this star off of a 2-pack ornamental star hanger thing, just like the one we used on the wagon in one of our other videos. And what I'm going to do is put some E600. Now, the reason why I'm putting E600 on here is because I want this to stay. Metal tends to not work too good with hot glue. Now I am going to put some hot glue in here to give this kind of an instant hold until that E6000 has a chance to dry. And the next thing I did is I took some red ribbon, or not ribbon, red material and cut it into strips, and some blue material and cut it into strips, and I'm just right here making some shorter strips for a messy bow. This turns out so cute, you guys. So simple but so cute. Now once I get all those pieces laid out like I want it, I'm going to go and take one of those and wrap it around and tie a knot in the front, and then I'm going to take and glue this to the top of my little star. Now this would look cute on a wreath. This would look cute on a door as a small door hanger, or just a small embellishment to something else. So we're just going to glue this on and we will see the rest of this at the final reveal. Now here we go with DIY number 3. Now here we go. We're going to take an LED light, and it's a night light, and we are going to make a simple flag night light. And I know I make a lot of night lights on this channel, and I do that because I have one daughter that loves them, and her little girl goes and takes them from her all the time. Now I'm trying to check and see if this comes apart. It's not coming apart, so what I'm going to do is put some tape on here because we do not want to cover up the lighted part of this, because if we do, then it's not going to ever come on as a night light. Now, after I get that all taped off like I want it, what I'm doing is I took a napkin here and I'm going to take my thumbnail, hold the napkin in place, and then I'm going to trace around it so that I can see where to cut this off at. And I want to make sure I have some of the stars and some of the red and white for the flag. And then I'm going to take and Mod Podge this onto the nightlight. And then I wanted to add some more trim to it to make it look nice and rustic. And you don't want to do this step until after your night light has completely dried from the Mod Podge. And then I'm going to go around the edges of the napkin and glue down my jute cord all the way around it, and then I'll make a little bow for this, and we will see the rest of this at the final reveal. Now here we go with DIY number 4. Now I think this DIY is my most favorite of them all. I got all these little spindles that I have in a bucket where, like, if I take a table apart or something like that, I have them. And so this one actually came off of a little table. Those 2 spindles that you see laying over there by the fan, those came from something that somebody was throwing away, and all I did was take it apart and take the spindles off of it because I just liked them. So what I'm going to do, what we're making here is some little firecrackers that we can use as a little display. So I'm going to paint all the red ones that need the red in there. I'm going to put that on there first, and I left the little screws in so that I could hold them really easily. And I'm trying to decide which end I want to paint on this, and I'll paint the red on all 3 of them down to a certain point and then stop. And then the next thing I did, because it was already white, I went down to the bottom and I painted blue, because I start with red, then you go white, and then you go blue. So I'm taking some Admiral Blue. It's Admiral Blue. And I have white on my brush. That's why it's coming out the color it is. So I'm going back and picking up more of that Admiral Blue. And I'm going to go back over this until I get the desired color that I want. And I will do the bottoms of all 3 of these. Now, after that blue paint has dried, I'm going back with the end of my paintbrush, and I'm going to put little white dots on one of them. And this is just to give it some different embellishments. And I will do different things for each one of them. And you will see the rest of this at the final reveal. And you're going to, one more thing, the little hole in the top is where you're going to take a piece of jute and stick it down in there to make it look like a firecracker. And then you're going to fray the ends of it. So we will see the rest of these at the final reveal. Now today's video is the First Friday Open Challenge, and it is hosted by Lisa from our great house, Sarah over at JujubeeDIY, and myself here, Charlene, at the Craftyartshack. The links to these channels are in the description box below, along with a link to the playlist of all the other participants in this challenge. They are doing some awesome crafts, and you don't want to miss them, so go check out those links. And if you'd like to be a part of this challenge one day, then get in touch with one of these ladies, and we'll sure help you out. And let's get on with the rest of the video. Now, at this time, we'd like to thank our subscribers. We love you bunches, and we really appreciate you. And here we are with the final reveal. right, y'all, we're back from the craft desk, and didn't these just turn out awesome? Well, if you like this content, subscribe, like, and share, because it really helps our video out. And for all our subscribers, thank you so much for everything you do for us by subscribing to the channel. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Crafty Art Shack. We'll see you later. Bye.
What I was doing. When I look at something in the background or whatever and I notice it's out of place, it's like, squirrel! My craft room's not full. I still have the ceiling to hang stuff from. What do you mean you can't find it? Babe, it's right there behind my, yeah, that thing. Yeah, it's behind my stuff. I know. Hey, babe, those are my tools. Yours are over there in your toolbox behind my stuff. That's why you're using mine? Listen, I have everything right here in hand's reach so that I can do a video. Why is it over there? Because I'm not using it right now. No, don't get rid of it. I need it. But I know it's not at hand's reach, but I need it. I might want to use it. Alright, y'all, we're back from the craft desk, and didn't these just turn out awesome? So you guys, if you like this content, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and give us that big thumbs up because it really helps our channel out. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Crafty Art Shack. We'll see you later. Bye.